Happy Sunday, co-creators, and welcome to another edition of Teena Sessions, 365 inspirational quotes with me, your life coach, Teena Jones. How is everyone doing on Super Bowl Sunday? Hope your day is going wonderful and great. Many of you probably are going to Super Bowl parties, or you may be even hosting one, so you may be listening to this pretty late. No matter what time you listen to Teena Sessions, I'm so happy and delighted you chose to carve out this time to spend with me on this journey. Where we're at day number 36. We are moving right on along. And you know it's our last day for Gumbo Day. And so on this Sunday, we're going to discuss having a spiritual enema, cleansing yourself of many of the negative thoughts that you have had about yourself and about others. And the system I'm going to show you, many of you may have heard of it, but most of you probably have not. So I'm happy and delighted to bring this system to each and every one of you. But before we get started, let's kick it off with today's life quote. It's by Meister Eckhart. And today's quote is, if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, it will be enough. Let me repeat it. If the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, that will be enough. Today we're going to discuss a Hawaiian system. It's called Oponopono. Yes, it's very odd, and I'm going to give you an actual spelling of it. That way you can look it up, because there's many things online about this wonderful system that I learned probably over 10 years ago. And it's so powerful that I'm so excited to share this wonderful system with each and every one of you. This is the spelling of Ho'oponopono. And what it is 4 little steps, things that you say to help erase a lot of the things that you have about yourself that's connected to the walls of your mind. So with all the different tools and techniques that I offer, from visualization and vision boards and affirmations and creating a new story in your notebooks, we have some deep-seated thoughts about ourselves that really need a heavy dose of something powerful to help it move, So think of this as an analogy. If you've ever baked lasagna or some kind of macaroni and cheese in a glass, cooking pan, and you put it in, you get it out, you eat, and then all the goop is left in that pan, whether it's glass or what, doesn't matter what it's made out of, but it's stuck. So it's going to take a little bit more than your normal cleaning. You need to put some hot water in there and put some soap and let that thing soak, oftentimes overnight. Well, that is what Ho'oponopono is going to do for many of you. Some of the deep-seated thoughts and subconscious beliefs that we have about ourselves regarding our body, our weight, our income, our financial situation. If you look at your life and you know some things that you need to work on, that's been a pattern in your life for a long time, and you've tried to do some of the techniques, law of attraction techniques, and it's taken a little bit longer, Ho'oponopono could be your answered prayer. Because it's so powerful, it's so simple, and it doesn't take much time to use it. I don't know why it works. I just know it works. Okay? So get your pen and notebooks out, because you're going to want to take notes for today's session. There are 4 different things that you say when you do Ho'oponopono. 4 different things that you say. Now, the number one question I get is, how often do I say it? Well, it can be for 5 minutes or it can be an hour. But you just repeat it like a mantra, okay? So the very first thing is how you practice it. There's 4 simple steps. The first step is, I'm sorry, okay? So I'm going to give it to you in its totality and then break down each step. So it's, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's like pouring a wonderful antidote, an elixir on your mind, body, and spirit. Something happens to you at a very visceral level when you repeat these words. Start out for 5 minutes. Some people use it as, things that are unresolved in their life. Maybe someone that you are having a difficulty with, a friendship or a family member that you guys may haven't talked in a while, spoken to each other, or some type of disagreement at work. It could be about anything that is unresolvable or has been unresolved for you, and you want some work on it. This is something you need to do. First, you feel at peace when you say it. And then things change. Miracles begin to happen. I want you to read up on it, because like I said, it's a big topic. Ho'oponopono was created by Dr. Lin. He's the one that brought it mainstream. He's not the actual creator, but he's the one that made it mainstream. And so read how he used Ho'oponopono. See the miracles that he created by repeating those words. It's just that simple. Don't allow your ego to think that you has to be long and complicated and so complex. It doesn't. Most things are simple. We complicated things with our thoughts and our minds and all that kind of stuff. So very simple. And I'm going to kind of break it down. So I'm sorry. Who are you apologizing to? You're apologizing to your higher self for beating yourself up. You may, look at your bank account and say, it should be better than what it is. You may look at your life and say, my life should be better than the way it is. I should be making more money, or I should be in a better financial situation or a better relationship, or whatever the case may be. We judge ourselves on so many different levels so often. And sometimes it's subconscious. Oftentimes it's subconscious. We say it consciously, but oftentimes when something happens or we see something that happens in our world, we get a bill, that judgment starts. So that's what this is going to do. It's going to really sink down deep. If you've ever judged yourself before, you're going to need this. Use these 4 principles in your life starting today, and watch how you begin to change. Watch how the world begins to react to you. And so you say, I'm sorry. You're apologizing for having these thoughts, okay? Of I'm overweight. I need to exercise more. I should eat better. Or I should have gone to school. I shouldn't have dropped out of school. I should have followed my heart. I shouldn't have done what my parents wanted me to do. Whatever it is that you're judging yourself about, that's what you're apologizing about. Okay. And then the second step is please forgive me. So, we've talked about forgiveness on Teena sessions before, but you're actually saying, please forgive me for having these thoughts. And then thank you. Thank you for allowing me to make this request upon my higher self. You're making a petition to forgive. And now you're thanking, your higher self. You're thanking God for the request. And then I love you. We all know the power of that. So those are the 4 different steps. Very simple. All you have to do is use them. I think if you start using them, look at the clock and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to say this for 5 minutes. And oh my God, it's so wonderful. I say if you start off 5 minutes a day, this can take the place of meditation for now. Some of you have a hard time quieting your mind. Well, this is going to help erase and delete so much of the garbage. That's why I call it a spiritual enema. If you've never had an enema before, a physical enema, then, look it up. But an enema cleanses all the things that your normal system of releasing bowels, it helps to get down to what your normal body won't release on its own. Okay, so that's what a physical enema is all about. Spiritual enema, which is this tool that I'm sharing with you today, Ho'oponopono, will do that same thing on a mental level. It will help to really dig deep and erase some things that you have forgotten about, but you still are reaping the benefit of that lack thinking, that low self-esteem thinking. You're reaping the bad manifestation of those kind of thoughts, deep-seated unconscious thoughts. And that's what Ho'oponopono will do for you. It will go deep and help you erase it once and for all. So if you don't have a particular thing you want to work on, just say it. It's like spring cleaning. Just say it and it will begin to erase blocks. If everything is not going well for you in your health, with your finances, in your love relationships, if it's not all up to par, if it's not in alignment with abundance in every area of your life, then use Ho'oponopono so you can get in alignment with all the things in your life. You have to create harmony in every aspect of your life. And this is a powerful tool to help you do that. Okay? So once again, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Whew. Well, that's it. You guys look it up. We're doing good with time. We're going to start the meditation in just a moment, but I encourage each and every one of you to Google it. Ho'oponopono. Let me put it up again. That way you can get the spelling of it. But this is how you spell it, and it will change your life. And email me. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions at all about today's session, I can be reached at naturalborncoach@hotmail.com. All right. Well, you know what it's time for. It's time for the guided meditation. And while you prepare for that, let me give you today's affirmation. And today's affirmation is, each day I am cleansing my mind with positive thoughts. Each day I am cleansing my mind with positive thoughts. All right. Well, let's get started. You can change rooms, or if you're comfortable right where you are, then let's begin. Go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep breath all the way in. And now release and let go. Once again, take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release, and let go. With your eyes closed, I want you to repeat these words in your mind's eye. God is working for me now. Everything is unfolding in divine order. I love the new positive life that I'm now leading, and every good thing is on its way to me. My life is good. The universe is always on my side. I attract wonderful people into my experience. And as a result, I'm a magnet for everything that is good. Good health, good abundance, good friendships, all belong to me now. And I'm so happy and delighted that God chose me to live this thing we call life. I am grateful. I am appreciative of my life. I appreciate the roof over my head, the food that I have to eat each day, my job, the money I have, my friends and my family. Everything is lining up perfectly for me. And I'm so worthy and deserving of all the good things that God has in store for me. And so it is. Thank you all for joining me. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Begin using Ho'oponopono today and watch your life magically shift and change for the better. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.